This was the very first day of my YouTube channel, and ever since my first video, my hair has been growing longer and longer, obviously. But what I mean is I haven't been cutting my hair. I've been letting it grow out to experiment with longer hairstyles. And obviously right now is the longest my hair has ever been, and we've kind of settled on this longer Timothée Chalamet, Shawn Mendes inspired wavy look. And in fact, it's almost kind of become a motif of the channel. And you know what else has kind of become a motif of this channel? The fact that you still haven't gone and picked up your free Haircraft hair paste using the link in the description of my last video. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take you guys through the process from 1 year ago when I started the channel. You guys can see what my hair looked like then till now, which is, I mean, more or less this. This is just kind of like a, you know, I wasn't planning on being on camera today kind of styling. But great, why don't we dive into that? I hope you guys enjoy. So this is me a year ago. Look at me, so full of energy. Back when I was making videos that I actually enjoyed making before I sold out. But dude, look how short my hair is, eh? Just as a point of reference, this was probably 4 months since my last haircut. It was growing out from a super short haircut that I'd given myself during a mental breakdown. One concept that people tend to forget when growing out their hair is that their hair is going to react and look differently just by growing in length. Hair that's been on your head for a few years is going to react very differently to brand new hair. So if you've always just had short hair, you'll never really know. I'll show you what I mean. Look at the difference in overall appearance of my hair. Within a year, nothing about my hair type has changed other than the length. But notice how just that alone has made a drastic change in the overall structure and shape to my hair. Everybody's outcomes are going to differ, but this is what happened with my hair. Especially when it comes to the curliness of my hair. Up until I grew it out, I had no idea that my hair was capable of doing this. So here's some advice. If you haven't grown out your hair yet, you'll never know what's possible until you do. So don't give up if it's not looking right immediately. Give it some time, and if it still looks like ass, then you'll know. So now you know what my hair looked like to begin with, and now you know what it looks like now. So let's talk about the growing out process and, of course, the dreaded awkward stage. So this is the stage right before my awkward stage. It was long enough to create some movement, but not so long that I couldn't maintain the volume that I like so much. This is a very comfortable length for me, and if I wasn't growing out my hair, this is probably what I'd keep it at. But the biggest thing was that this length was the gate opener to start experimenting with curlier hairstyles. And this video on the right is the first time I had worn my hair curly since I started the channel. Now, hold on a second. Obviously, this isn't the most polished hairstyle, but what this did do was show me that my hair wanted to do something other than just be blow-dried straight, or at least could. These curls and this movement would not have been possible when my hair was the length that it was in my first video. So by doing nothing other than growing out my hair, I was able to come up with a new hairstyle that would eventually become a staple in my hairstyle arsenal. Remember, you're watching these videos so that you can figure out how to style your hair, but just like anything else, one video isn't likely to solve all your problems. It takes practice and commitment, and also watching all of my other videos as well. And now we're going to move on to everybody's favorite excuse to give up growing the hair, the awkward stage. So here's where I would consider my hair in its awkward stage. It's clearly no longer at a length that can comfortably maintain volume, but still too short to wear completely down. So what does that mean? Should I completely give up on my goal of becoming Filipino Tarzan, but with nicer hair and superior climbing abilities, just because I can't figure out how to style my hair right now? No, absolutely not. First of all, because that's super important, but second, it's because I have a clear end goal in mind, and I'm not going to let a temporary period of discomfort distract me from what I'm trying to achieve. And also, I could just do the best thing you can do when you're in the awkward stage, and that is just get a freaking haircut. These are all clips of my hair at approximately the same length as the awkward stage, but after I got a haircut. Even though the plan is to grow my hair out quite long, I did what I think a lot of people growing out their hair are afraid to do, and that is shorten it, but not by much. As you can see here, my hair is almost the exact same length in both of these clips, but these videos were filmed almost 4 months apart. I chose to get my hair cut, sacrificing a little bit of length for the short term so that I could have a hairstyle that I would be happy to wear while it continues to grow out. In other words, I could have preserved as much length as possible and kept the hairstyle I have on the left, or do what I did, which I think we can all agree was the right decision, and get that haircut so that I have something a little bit more presentable in the meantime. So that's my story, guys. About a year ago, I decided I was going to explore long hair, and this is how far I got with it. But of course, this is my story, and your journey to long hair is going to be a lot different. So I'm going to summarize a few key takeaways that should make growing out your hair a lot easier. Number 1, be patient. Not only does hair take a long time to grow, but it also takes a long time to learn how to do properly. Number 2, be open and look forward to the unexpected. As you saw in this video, you're going to learn a lot of things as you go along. So keep an open mind, don't get frustrated, and keep chugging along. Number 3, you are sailing uncharted waters. Be prepared for rough seas. If this is your first time growing out your hair, you might literally have no idea what you're doing or where you're going. It's gonna be tough, but don't give up because it's worth it. Number 4, don't fear the awkward stage, attack it. The awkward stage is only awkward because you don't understand it. And what do we do when we don't understand something? We kill it so we don't need to worry about it. So don't be afraid to go get your hair cut, take that step back so you don't have to worry about an ugly mop on your head and you can actually wear something that you're comfortable with in the meantime. And number 5, click that first link in the description and get yourself a tub of Haircraft hair paste for literally just $1. It's just $1 for you, but it makes a big difference for the channel. So if you're looking to support me and get yourself a high quality hair paste for a good price, you now have my permission to do that. Go ahead. Number 6, set goals, not expectations. This is a journey where you're going to learn lots, discover new things, so don't turn it into something shitty. And most importantly, get over yourself and have fun. If you're the type of person who's looking in the mirror every day, checking their hair, worrying about things, watching my videos feverishly, completely obsessed with their hair and themselves, trust me, having nice long hair isn't going to fix anything. So work on that first and then come back to the hair. So that's it, guys. I hope that has helped. But most importantly, I hope you had a darn good time watching this video. And if you did, consider hitting that subscribe button and maybe dropping a like or something because it really helps out with the channel. So thank you everybody for watching and we'll hopefully see you in the next video.